Sullivan snaps away. Robinson on the pressure. Oh no, is Sullivan okay? Look, it looked like his leg snapped the wrong way. Oh my God, cover your eyes. Don't look. If you have a weak stomach, oh, I almost barfed a little.
Welcome back to the Dynasty. Today, it's number 16 Rapid City versus Northwestern. Let's go down to Jimmy before this thing kicks off.
I expect this team to funnel rage into this game after the loss. I ate 5 hot dogs with determined aggression to prep.
All at once?
Oh, one after another, just like a turkey, just gobbling it up.
Reminder, make sure you click the link in the pinned comment to enter a pro prospect in next season's recruiting pool, and stay tuned for committing and flipping at the half for news on prospects submitted last season. Jimmy, what are you doing? All right, we'll see you later, man.
Rapid City coming fresh off of a loss to Notre Dame last week. They'll look to put the pain on Northwestern. The Rapid City offense comes out 1st and 10. McLaurin in the shotgun. Snap away, play action, and there is pressure right away. McLaurin breaks a tackle, but ends up being a loss. 2nd down and 11. Snap is away. McLaurin is gonna take a shot, and of course he is way off the mark. So just like that, it is 3rd down and 11 as Rapid City's offensive struggles early on continue. Snaps away. This is a screen. Schroeder coming outside, breaks back inside, and he's short. They'll have to punt. So the Rapid City defense comes out after being slaughtered last week by Notre Dame. They could not get off the field, and bad news for them is Northwestern has one of the top-ranked passing offenses in the league. And right away they start that way with a 4-yard pickup. Passing offense ranked 4th in the nation. They lead the nation in touchdowns through the air. 2nd and 6, throws it away. Sullivan over the middle, finds the hole in the zone, and Gill will have a 1st down near midfield. 1st and 10. Sullivan looking out, and that's picked off by Gary Mumphrey. Mumphrey has nothing but grass. Sullivan giving chase. He's not going to catch him, though, and that's going to be a pick 6. That's how you answer after being so disappointing last week against Notre Dame. Gary Mumphrey rights a few of the wrongs. 7-0, Stegos.
Update time. We're starting with Rutgers at Texas A&M, and after one here, Rutgers somehow leads 3-0. Now over to Fargo at Florida State. Both having disappointing seasons, but Terrence Hall finds David Reed for 6 to give the Noles the early lead. We're in the 2nd, still up 7-0. Last up, we've got number 17 Clemson and number 1 Miami. Scoreless in the 2nd until this 2-yard Craddock touchdown run. Hurricanes out in front in the 2nd.
So a pick 6 later, and the defense is back on the field looking for some more success. Quick out to Gray, and Gray will eat it. 1st and 10. Brandon Sullivan give to Little, and he is met in the backfield. Defense coming through. Kevin Robinson. Feels like we're seeing a different intensity out of this defense so far. We'll see if they can keep it up. 2nd and 12. That Kevin Robinson coming on the blitz, not going to get there, and Jared West just got burned on the sideline by Jacob Gill. That right there is a problem. Your best corner just getting absolutely destroyed. Little finding a cutback for 1. Of course, if you're a fan of Rapid City, you can join the Discord, talk more college football or Rapid City. 2nd and 9. Give to Little. Met in the backfield again by Kevin Robinson. Can they get off the field? 3rd and 11. Sullivan throws it out of bounds, and we'll have a field goal attempt coming. Hey, Mike, Kevin Robinson bruised his ribs, man. He'll be back soon, though. Thanks, Jimmy. Kick is up and away, and that ball is short. Rapid City will get it back in pretty good field position as the drive stalls out. Hawkins in motion. This is play action. McLaurin rolling right, looking. Doesn't have any of the guys he wanted to go to there. So instead, it takes a wallop. 2nd down and 7 now. Snaps away. McLaurin the McFly, 18 yards. Maybe that's what was needed to get it going. McLaurin has a lot of space out here. 1 man to beat. Oh, 12 yards. 1st and 10. McLaurin's going to keep it again. And this time he's got a lead blocker out here with Alani Neal. 9 yards. Rapid City moving the ball. Schroeder lined up, will get the carry, has a lane, has a nice 11-yard chunk. And I'm surprised that was Schroeder's first carry of the game as we approach the final minute of the 1st quarter. A counter give. Schroeder looking for something. 2 yards. Second down and 8. Alani Neal checks in. Sweeping left. Can't get the edge. 3rd and 5 coming up. This will most likely be the final play of the first quarter. Snap is away. Cloran got protection. Gonna go back across the field. Charlie Hall, touchdown, Stegos. Normally you do not want to throw back across the field like that, but Charlie Hall found himself alone with the cameraman, and you gotta feed him then. Just begging to be fed, 14-0. That'll do it for the first quarter. Jimmy, got anything interesting to say down there?
Hey Mike, I talked to Galloway. He told me he was looking to beat Northwestern so bad that Northwestern would have to fire him too.
Jimmy, the joke is too soon.
Nah, Mike, it's right on time. Speaking of on time, here comes some more hot dogs, baby.
All right, see you later, Jimmy.
That's what I'm talking about.
Sullivan threw it away on first down. It's 2nd and 10 now. This is a stretch give to Little, and Little breaks 2-3 tackles before Mumphrey brings him down. Rapid City's defense looking to get off the field again. 3rd and 6. Sullivan looking for a receiver. Doesn't have anybody. He's going to be picked off again. That's Tyrell Preston. Can he get to the end zone here? No, knocked out of bounds inside the 30. But another interception from what normally are brick hands from these corners. Brendan Sullivan, 4 for 9 now with 2 INTs. You know, a lot of coaches like to go for a shot after a turnover. Does Rapid City try the same here? McLaurin, deep ball to Colby Woods. 25 yards inside the 5. First and goal. I'll tell you what, I like the long black shoes look. Lauren keeps on the option. Tackled down at the 3. Second down and goal. Lauren keeps again, and this time he'll have an easy walk into the end zone as Rapid City extends the lead to 21 points in what's looking like maybe blowout city soon.
Back out to check on the Aggies, and y'all, Rutgers' Kevin Howard hits Nikolai Dar for a 73-yard embarrassment of a touchdown. Thankfully for A&M, Malik Miller would cash one in before the break. It's 10-7, Scarlet Knights. Out into the rain we go as DeVal Parker runs 128 yards to set up a Carson Bynum touchdown. These peasant teams are knotted up until later on as Hall finds Reed again to put the Noles up 14-7 as they head to the half. So is Clemson giving Miami a fight? Not yet. Heisman hopeful Bryce Poitier throws a pick to Jaden Brown, but no worries as Craddock decided to throw one right back. Clemson would tack on a field goal, but Craddock would hit the end zone again with his legs just before the break. It's 14-3, Hurricanes. Elsewhere, Cincinnati is up on number 5 Oklahoma State. We're keeping an eye on that one, and we'll have updates later on.
We now move forward in today's game to preserve your time.
And that's short. Rapid City holds 3 and out. Snap is away. McLaurin rolling. Boy, he's got a man deep if he can get it over the safety. Charlie Hall down to the 1-yard line after a 54-yard toss and catch. And you know what's coming. Schroeder gets the give and gets the easy touchdown as Rapid City looks smooth as butter. And it's 28-0. Sullivan looking, he's got the out again. Oh, but Preston's sitting there waiting and he picks it off. Preston down the sideline. He's got a big boy to beat. Touchdown, Rapid City, 35-0. It's turning into murder ball. 3rd and 8. And Brandon Sullivan just met the ground in horrific fashion as Brendan Bearman mauls him into the dirt. Gotta think Rapid City takes a shot into the end zone here. That is exactly what they'll do. McLaurin throws to Colby Woods and somehow goes up in the air and high points it. Goodness. 42-0 with 6 seconds left in the first half. Sullivan deep to the left side of the field. That ball is intercepted by Jared West, who joins the interception party as we head to the half. 4 interceptions for the Stego defense. My goodness. Of course, as we hit the halftime show, you will get some commit news from Rapid City and around the nation. That's coming up right now.
Welcome to Committing and Flipping. Let's take a look at some new commits from this week and some other news from guys around the nation. Let's start with Rapid City as Tim Fitchin commits. The 6'2" outside linebacker out of Southern Pines, North Carolina is on the slower side, but this guy can tackle with finesse and power. Next up is center Davian Urias. The 4-star guy out of Hooper, Utah was rated as the number 3 center in the nation, but there are concerns. He has a lot of growing to do. A really quick first move off the snap, but needs work everywhere else. Around the nation, the number 10 overall player and linebacker Theodore Dukes committed after I crystal balled him to Clemson last week. Big presence on that defense incoming. A couple of corners also committed as TCU picked up 4-star Camp Smoke. App State snatched up 4-star Armando Vanderberg. Finally, wide receiver Prester Swift is headed to Happy Valley. Stegos will compete against him soon. Now, that's just the tip of the iceberg, as 97 guys committed this week. Check the tracker in the description to see who is going where. My 3 crystal balls of the week are as follows, with 5-star defensive end Space Armstrong going to Penn State, 5-star strong safety Eric Jordan to Rapid City, and 5-star linebacker Javon Smith to Georgia. We'll see if I nail those or not. Tracker also contains 151 new crystal ball predictions for this week. Now, I also put 49 guys on Flip Watch. Let's highlight 2 of them, as I think Michigan may be in trouble now for 5-star wide receiver Maine Person. Ohio State and Oklahoma are pressing him hard. He'll take an OV to Oklahoma next. Lastly, I'm having doubts with 5-star corner Trey Lawson. While he gave Rapid City the yes, Tennessee is promising him he'll start as a freshman, giving Trey some pause. Now let's check movement in the polls and the Heisman race. Rapid City slides down to number 16 in the coaches poll as we head towards the first CFP rankings in a few weeks. Oklahoma and NC State both fall respectively after taking losses last week as well. Cole Spuick out of Penn State is now the front runner of the Heisman, while Rapid City's Alani Neal falls out of the top 5. Lastly, the Tar Pit drops down from 5 to 7 on toughest places to play after having their win streak snapped last week by Notre Dame. A special thank you now to our members of the channel, the Rapid City producers and boosters. It's your support that enables the high quality of this dynasty, including voice actors and software. If you'd like to become a member on the channel, click the join button below the video or the link in the description. And hey, join the prospect list in the pinned comment for next season. And as always, thank you.
Sullivan snaps away. Robinson on the pressure. Oh no, is Sullivan okay? Look, it looked like his leg snapped the wrong way. Oh my God, cover your eyes. Don't look. If you have a weak stomach, oh, I almost barfed a little. Looks like another option. Look here, Sullivan pitches last second to Little, and Little skates into the end zone for Northwestern's first touchdown of the day. This time, no booth review, 42-7. Little surprised that the first team offense is still in the game here, 1st and 10. Option look, give to Schroeder. Schroeder cutting back, finding blockers. Schroeder up the middle. Is anybody going to catch him? Down to the 44-yard line on a huge run.
Hey, Mac, thought you want to know that Charlie Hall bruised his shoulder, man? Just as a precaution, they're going to hold him out the rest of this game.
Oh man, you want to see more Charlie, but I understand it. 1st and 10 now. Snaps away. Play action, McLaurin. Looking, rolling. Oh, he's got a man wide open, deep in the middle of the field, and it doesn't get any easier than that. 45 yards, and Colby Woods is having a little bit of a coming out party. Oh, and Sullivan is going to get sacked again. This time it's Courtney Johnson. Does the defense have a stop here? And I'm 3rd and goal. Wide open over the middle is Robert Molinich. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Rutgers is still up 17-14 over number 7 A&M until this bomb from Eli Stowers to Yulkeith Brown finally gets the Aggies the lead with 5 minutes to go, and that's all they need. Miller runs for close to 150 and A&M escapes 21-17. Okay, back out to Tallahassee where Parker's favorite target is Carson Bynum, 21-14 Asteroids. We move ahead now to less than a minute to go in the game, and Terrence Hall goes clutch. He finds Gabe McDonald for a 10-yard score, and we're tied, right? Wrong. The kicker slips on the left field and misses the extra point. Fargo recovers the onside kick and somehow wins the game on the strength of Bynum's 2 touchdowns, 21-20. To Florida we go, where the Canes are up 17-3, but Poitier finds Stellato for a first here on a big 3rd down, then runs it in himself to cut it to a 7-point game. A minute 39 to go now, and Poitier is back at it. He hits a few passes to set up the Tigers to tie this game on a dart to Milo Nekemdiche with 50 seconds to go. And 50 seconds is too much time for Frank Craddock. 20 seconds left now, and he hits Clayton for 20. Canes are in business, and with 9 seconds left, they line up for the game-winning attempt. The number 1 team has dodged a bullet. Clemson has one last shot at this thing, and this might be Bryce Poitier's Heisman moment. The stadium goes absolutely mute on this 77-yard house call to Devontae Johnson, and the number 1 team in the nation is shocked at home as Poitier throws for 317, and Clemson looks like they might be back. 24-20. Tigers somehow win it. And look, that isn't the only upset this week happening. The Bearcats take down Oklahoma State, and this week has now become one to remember. Wow.
2nd and 10 to give to Little, and Little to the 5. Clock still running. Northwestern might just let this thing run out and not even attempt another play here, and they will. Rapid City comes away with an easy victory, 52-14. They really let off the gas there in the second half, or else this could have been much worse. A great game from Anthony McLaurin, who did have one mistake with the interception, but 13-16 for 250 through the air, 4 touchdowns. And how about the DBs with the INTs? And hey, if you liked the video, drop a like, comment on this thing, comment Go Stegos, check the tracker out to see where your prospect is going. And hey, let's head over to Jimmy for some final thoughts on the game. Final thoughts? Yeah, I don't want to share them though.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll do it from here. See you next week with some new uniforms for Michigan at night.
Hey, thank you Wolverines, man. Yeah, I'm ready. Get you some, baby. Woo! Woo! Hot dogs. Hot dogs. Spoiler. Hot dog time.